Hello guys, welcome to another live stream on the Chill Out Flight channel. It's Tuesday evening here in the UK, just gone 5:30, and we're currently on the ground down in Bilbao in the fly-by-wire A32NX mod, and we're using the experimental version, and we're going to give it a flight down from Bilbao down to Ibiza. As you can hear, probably the weather in Bilbao does not seem too nice. Bit of thunder, bit of rain, and yeah, as you can see, we got some freeware scenery from flightsim.to for Bilbao. Doesn't look too bad, and ideally we're going to depart runway 30 and head out down to Bilbao. I can show you the route and we're going to take. If I drag this, we're going to go from Bilbao, and we're going to do the Pamplona 2 Echo departure, which is this one. So we will come out. It's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much straight line out. February down 2 Echo down to Pamplona. But we do have to get over, we've got quite a bit high terrain, the 7,000 feet to the south of the airport, and maybe 5,100 feet coming down towards Pamplona. Then after that, Pamplona, across Huesca, down towards just the south of Barcelona, across the Mediterranean Sea. We start the arrival, we nip over the northwestern side of Majorca over Andrax, and from there probably won't fly this whole island. We'll probably take a direct to India Bravo to 7:30 straight in runway 24 into Ibiza. So if we get those out the way, we can hop straight down to the airplane. And we will jump inside and have a quick look at brighten up the cam. Get it set up, we'll get the fuel going on. So a quick look at our operational flight plan, which is, pop this over here, the just done by sim brief. So we're going to fly as Vueling 88 Golf, and the fuel we need is minimum takeoff fuel 6.4 tons, block fuel 6.6, which is 200 for taxi, and fin res 6.6. So we're going to take, we'll take 8.5 tons of fuel. We'll pop that in and we'll get that loaded. Now take 8.8 tons of fuel. Head on. And as we do that, we shall get the passengers on, and we'll use PackX for a bit of passenger simulation. Those boarded. The fuel is on, and we'll pop seatbelt sign on. Fuel is on. Set the QNH, which quickly with it in Microsoft we can just press B to do that. It's all good. And we'll pop down and we'll load up the FMC. So if we go on add to AOC, init press, and we will request init. That should put in Vueling 88 Golf from Bilbao. Destination is Ibiza, and 1 hour 14 on time route. We can nip over to the next page on the init. Do the init request. Alternative is Barcelona. Cost index 57, cruising at 320. Next page for that one, we can put in one click, 0 fuel weight, and we said a block fuel was 8.8 tons. Pop that in, 8.8, 0.7 on there, that's fine. Minimum from destination is 1.9 tons. And what we needed was, it was called the flight plan. It was 2.4. Pop that in there. Alright, we can now have a look at the flight plan. So from Bilbao we're going to depart on runway 10 and we're going to do the Pamplona. It was the Pamplona, what it was now, 2 Echo. Not runway 10 was it, it's runway 30. Departure 30, that would make more sense. And there's a Pamplona 2 Echo departure that we need. And at the moment we're going to arrive into Ibiza on the ILS 24 Yankee, and it's the quarter 4 November arrival, and we're going to go via Isloo. We'll pop that in. And if we have a quick look at these charts for the departure out. So from Bilbao, runway 30. After that, Bravo Lima Victor 3 is 3,000 feet, not below, which is, pop that in, Bravo Lima Victor, not below 3,000. And then after that it was out to February, which is here, and not below 3,000. We'll make that right, so that's 210 knot restriction at just after Bravo Lima Victor. Got 210 coded, and then after February down to Pamplona, which is the VOR down here. So we could put in that VOR frequency, which was 112.3 2.3, and we'll put that in VOR 1. Decimal. And we'll pop that on VOR 1. We are 63 miles away. What else do we need to check? We need to do,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant
performance.
At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bins and your small items are underneath the seat in front of you.
Weight
if
balance.
you have any trouble or need any assistance, please don't hesitate
Get
to
the
let a
payload
flight
in.
attendant know, and we would be happy to help you.
We will
If
do
the overhead bin is
flap
full,
one takeoff.
please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers.
And
Please
our
double check
flex
that all
temp
your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers
58.
can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency
us
exit
V1
row,
of 133,
please leave exit seating responsibilities
VR
in the car and
134,
in the seat back in
and
front of
V2
you.
of
If you're not able to
138.
comply with these actions, please let
Transition
a flight attendant know.
is
That way you can
6,000.
be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last
That looks
minute
good.
text messages if
We've
you
done the
need
rad nav.
to, but we ask that once you
Performance.
depart from the gate, you put away
Finish.
any laptops or tablets.
Fuel is sorted.
Thank you and welcome aboard.
And we'll just check the IRS. Green nav green, which is there. So we had that not below 3,000 restriction, which I'll pop that in there. And we don't have any other. Check this. 2 Echo, turn right, 105, track to February, turn right, intercept. Pamplona radial, 325 inbound to Pamplona. Initial climb, runway heading Initial climb is flight level 80. Pop that in there. We'll put the constraints on both sides. Brighten the first officer screen up. That. And good. I think that's all sorted. We can pop the beacon light on. Broken, come on. No going live. Nav and logo even. Pop the no smoke sign on. Good. See if we can get this from the sim brief. Yep. Take a quick look at the outside. We are the link in Europe from Vueling. Quite like that. Quite like this livery. And this is the freeware scenery we got from Flight Sim.to. Looks much better than the stock Microsoft. So the passengers are aboard and they should be almost ready by now. And after that we can get our push sorted out. And we can get ourselves underway down to Ibiza. Where hopefully the weather is a bit better than how it is down here in Bilbao. Stuff.
We're ready to go when you are.
That sounds good, so we'll pop you over to the full screen and we can crack on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight
With our
88,
push.
the service to Ibiza. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 12 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
So ideally when we push back, we want the tail to go back this way, and we'll taxi out.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We finally added some voice to the pushback. Double check I've got Pamplona VOR in. We will pop in Lima Echo India Bravo 24 in the progress page. 329 miles down to Ibiza. All looks good. Got seatbelt signs on, passengers are on, no smoke signs on. And we'll get ourselves hopefully underway when the tug is ready. Make sure that Q&A hasn't changed now. It's still 1011. That is set 1, 2, and 3 times.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
And we go, and there's the parking brake
Parking
released.
brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
So, and we will start engine number 2. Quick look outside, how far back we need to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
See if we can get it on the line. I've never been very good at getting the tug right, but as long as we're facing the general direction, I guess we're and we can start engine number 1. This pushback might not be as bad as it could be. And we can stop it there.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
We're back in the cockpit and we'll put the parking brake on.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
There are exits at the front, in the middle, and at the back of the
Ground.
plane.
You may
Just
disconnect.
have to follow the little
Okay,
lights on
sir.
the floor.
Clear to
Make sure
disconnect.
you do
Pin has been
everything
removed.
Quick check these engines haven't started properly.
hard to read now. If you
Holding
can't
position
remember
waiting for the
anything,
visual. Thank you and goodbye.
APU bleeds on, APU's on.
Thank you for flying
Might help
with
if we
us.
actually had some fuel.
Have a nice flight.
And that will be right, you, won't it? Checklist. And there we go, there's engine number 2. Fuel is definitely useful trying to start an engine. They avail, there we go, and we'll start number 1. Get rid of that. So we're going to taxi out, make a right turn. Right, taxi, left turn, all the way up, and join 30 and we'll take off. We are using the fly-by-wire experimental mod, so we do have a 1 or 2 in-op stickers. Terrain radar doesn't work, and the weather radar doesn't work either. Which, going out over Bilbao, but it's high terrain, would have been quite nice to have it working, but I'm sure we can manage. And there we go, engine 1 says avail. Just check and get rid of that discontinuity. Check this route, make sure it looks good. We should have the arrival into Ibiza coded, but we won't fly this whole arrival. We will from Andrax take a direct, I think. That looks all good. So we are good to start our taxi out. And we'll do a quick flight control check. There. So we'll go pull up, pull down, neutral, pull left, pull right, neutral and the rudder, pull right, pull left, and go brakes. Well, so I reckon we should get ourselves out of here. So we'll take the park brake off and get going to Ibiza. We should get on the ground. It's about an hour 30 flight, so we should get on the ground ready for the start of the Champions League football at 8 o'clock tonight.
Please note the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Hopefully there's no more thunder after we get out of here. So we can, when we're on, auto brake to max. Arm those spoilers. Set flaps to 1. And we can ding dong the cabin.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Here we go. That's that takeoff config. Here. Turn up the volume for takeoff. It's always good to hear the engines roar as you spool up. And we can keep you off. Oh. Take Charlie 2. That was nicely lined up. Out there, we'll just come to a stop a second, make sure everything is good. Orders are armed. Take off lights on. Way lights on. On. Go light on. Light on. We dinged the cabin. We got our takeoff data is set 133, 138, 3000 is magenta. Trained. And the ECAM memo is takeoff. No blue. Right, let's go to Ibiza. 1, 2 clicks forward. Handflex 58 SRS runway, and auto thrust is armed in blue. There's our V1, and rotate, and up we go onto the flight directors. That's a positive rate, and the gears can come up. Way to go. Great view of Bilbao as we leave. Pop back in the cockpit a second. Leave a climb. Thrust climb, climb nav. And go to TARA. Quick look out the window. There we go, even though we got 8,000 set up here, the new fly-by-wire mod will now meet that constraint of 3,000. But we can press that thrust climb, open climb, as that was not below 3,000 and it was going to level off. Bring those flaps back in. There they go. And it's keeping to that 220 knot restriction that was on this turn, I believe. Have a quick look. It's actually, we should have flown out here, that's 210, but there's a very, very sharp turn that it seems to have seems to be cutting the corner quite well. However, yeah, it's got the 210 and 3,000 in, so hopefully it should, once we get past there, it will take us up to 250. If not, we can update that and every 210 knots it reckons, but that isn't. That was just 210 knots for that that turn, so we can now go change that to 250 knots. Back then. And hopefully, there we go. Away we go. Disarm the spoilers. Speed alt star. And we can take ourselves now up to our cruise 320, and away we go. Coastline of northern Spain in the gloomy Bilbao conditions. still with some thunder and lightning kicking around. So I reckon now that we are up and away, we should...
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices.
Firstly, turn the seatbelt sign off, landing lights can come off,
Not concentrate in the galley or near the
runway
left.
turn off lights off.
This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
I reckon we can just turn that down just a little bit and get a bit of music on.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when needed in case of unexpected...
Let the cabin crew finish their announcement, then we will. Get a bit of music on. Pop it on that view. So guys, thanks for joining us on another flight. Hopefully it'll be an enjoyable one. Just a quick little sector tonight. Like I said, about an hour and 30 minutes. Not sure what the overlay is predicting for our arrival. Let's have a quick look. It reckons 18:05 Zulu. So in about an hour's time. So yeah, could be good. Hopefully, like I said, the weather in Ibiza is better than what we are leaving behind. And hopefully the fly-by-wire mod will do. Oh, will behave. We can have a quick look. Make sure nothing untoward's happened. I reckon at +8 at the minute, going for the cloud, we will pop the engine anti-ice on just to actually, I think we might have broken through that layer of cloud. We shouldn't. Actually, 16,000 feet, I don't think we need that one anymore. Take it off. Guys, if you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to hit the follow button to let you know when we plan or when we are live, what we're doing, where we're going. If you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to hit the like button. And on YouTube, hit the subscribe. It helps the channel out and keeps you informed of what we're doing, when we're doing it, what we're flying and where we're going. And this is where the weather radar would be quite useful, because that does not look too nice, so hopefully looks like we're going to try and fly straight through that. Just keep an eye on it for now. But hopefully we're going to be just above whatever that is just there. And again, the graphics in MSFS do not disappoint. Even with the cloud, it still looks rather impressive. There's a little bit of Bilbao down there still. We are just going to miss out this bit of weather, hopefully. There we go. Well, we didn't quite miss it out. Looks like we're going to go steaming straight through this. A little bit of light chop if we get through this bit of weather. We are nicely on the departure now, heading down towards Pamplona. We are 28 miles from Pamplona now, and after that pretty much a straight line right away across to Barcelona. Wow. Not something you'd want to fly through, I don't think. But I think that should be us pretty much on the top of, or over the top and out the way of anything else in a minute or two. They are pretty ominous looking clouds there just below. Turn that down a bit. Turn that up a little bit. Definitely the type of music you expect to find down in the clubs in Ibiza. quick look in here now. We've got 268 miles to go. So we can shortly have a look at the arrival. In about 20 minutes we'll have a quick look. Work out where we want to be, how high we want to be, how fast we need to be. But I'm thinking, I think one of the... We'll aim to be here, obviously not below 3,000 feet. So we can work that out shortly, and when we need to descend, which I'm going to guess will be not far from the beginning of the arrival. Pop that away again. Just about to level up, 1,000 feet to go. It's still a bit bumpy and a bit cloudy. Mac Alt Star. So I'm wondering if we go slightly higher, so max 3.9, we can go up to 3.8, see if we can get out of this cloud. I think we'll try that. Let's go up to 3.8. Plus climb, open climb. Might get us away from any of this slight bit of chop that we've got as well going on. And out of that haze, this haze level of cloud as well.
In-flight meal service. Please look in your seat back for our menu, and one of our crew members will stop by shortly for your order. If you would like to order a
so we can clear that out.
please hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we'll be over shortly to assist.
Clear that out there. I don't think we have any more VORs. Oh, we could put in... No more VORs on our way. We could put in the... ADF for Andrax, but we'll pop that in, 384. Pop it in there. And that extra climb's now got us out of, or going to get us pretty much out of this bit of hazy cloud. Looking good. hasn't quite got us out of that layer of hazy cloud, and still a bit bumpy as well. We'll keep an eye on that, and we may pop on the seatbelt sign again in a minute. It's not going to sort itself out. Mac Alp Star. Hopefully Mac Alp Cruise in a second. There we go, Mac Alp Cruise. We've got quite a decent crosswind there at 74 knots. Coming from our right hand side, just across the nose, which will be why we've got this bit of turbulence. But I think the seatbelt signs can come back on just for now, and we will.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to the seat and fasten your seatbelt.
There we go. Just for now. So as in Airbus, we will drop down to the decimal 76, which is the safe speed when we're going through a bit of turbulence. Just so we don't go through that. The red line in the speed tape there will come down to 76. Just until the air smooths out a little bit. We are using live weather, live time for this stream. So if that is the case, if anyone is actually flying this flight tonight, it could well be rather bumpy for them. Quick look where we are doing. Just past Wesker. So we'll just have a quick look now, because we've probably only got about 40 minutes till our arrival. So we can have a look. Actually, we need to charge back up in, don't we? So we said we want to be 3,000 by IB 730. So we need to lose 35,000 feet worth of height. So 35, we'll times that by 3, 35, 105 miles from this waypoint that we need to start our descent. So 105. Yeah, 105 miles, let's work it out. So from that is roughly 38 to Andrax. 38 to Andrax, which is here. Barcelona to Corda is 54, and we probably need to start our descent somewhere just about here. 54, and that's 37, so yeah, that'll be 90. See before we start our descent at Barcelona, and we can adjust it as we go across. If we're going down a bit too quick, we can always slow it down. But yeah, if this is 40 miles to there, that's 54 miles. So we can have a quick look in the FMC just to see how that pans out. So we said IB 730. So if we count down, five, 9, 13. Yeah, 5, 9, 13, 18. $26, 56, 64, 74, 76. Oh no, that's there. 76 at Andrax. 76 at Andrax. We could start at IB 810. Yeah, IB 810, which is just north of Mallorca. $40, 52, 52, and then that's 90. Yeah, so we'll start at Corda. I think that's the plan. We'll start at Corda, so we can put in the progress page Corda for now. And we want to start our descent in 118 miles. 118 miles to Corda, and we are yeah, 184 to Ibiza, so yeah, we'll start ours. Pop that in there so we know when to start our descent. 114 miles. Excellent. So have we stopped being jostled around by this turbulence? Seems like we have, so we can turn off the seatbelt sign again now. Let the passengers get up, wander around, go to the toilet. Excellent. And we'll pop that. we'll pop that back into managed speed again. Well, we'll put this in a nice showcase of the external view. Let's have a look. Something a bit like that. And I am just going to nip quickly to the bathroom, and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Right guys, we're back. Let's have a quick look how we're getting on. 22 miles from Barcelona. 69 miles from our top of descent. Quite nice now that turbulence has disappeared. Now that I've said that, there we go, a bit of wing flex again and getting bounced around again. Getting a bit more lightning just down below us. Literally right below us. Not sure if that's completely accurate or whether it's just Microsoft's live weather doing what it does best and getting it wrong. Let's have a quick look at the weather in Barcelona, see if it's actually true. Current weather across there at the moment. According to that, as you can see, it is 0% chance of rain and no thunder either, so as we thought, is Microsoft's live weather being a bit off the mark again. However, it might make the descent quite interesting if we got to go down through a bit of thunder and cloud. As soon as we're going to be approaching our top of descent very soon, by the way, we can, I'll bring up the checklist and we can have a look. Start cruise checklist. We have a quick look at that now before we're going to start our approach shortly. With engines and instruments, we're monitoring those. Fuel quantity is good. The radio's tuned and set. Autopilot checked and set. The lights as required. The altimeter is set standard. Radios are set. We don't require any de-icing. Top of descent we've worked out, which is in 41 miles now. And Once we get to transition, we will set the local QNH. And below 10,000, we'll put the seatbelts on and get ourselves configured for our arrival into Ibiza. So we should be reaching our descent according to this in about 5.5 minutes. I'll bring these charts up one again just to check, see how we're doing. Yeah, currently we've gone overhead Barcelona and across the Mediterranean Sea. I think actually it seems we're going to take a direct from here to there. We're going to start our descent a little bit earlier than, probably in about 10 miles we'll start our descent. Once we get 20 miles from border, we'll start going down. We can put down the 10,000 and see how we get on. And if we need to increase it, we can use a bit of vertical speed to get us down a bit quicker, or a bit of speed brake. Still a bit of lightning dead ahead. Right, let's start our descent. First idle open descent. 100 is blue and armed. And down we go. We'll see if we need to put that fasten seatbelt sign back on, which I have a feeling we might do according to this weather. Finally a bit of sun poking through. And 4,000 feet a bit is a bit much. Just take that back to, let's say, 2.7 for now. Don't think we need to be going down quite as fast as that. Ruboix, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. We're just starting our descent into Ibiza. Welcome along. As you can see, the weather isn't too good. But we don't seem to be getting bounced around too much. However, I think we will pop the seatbelt sign back on just in case we get any more turbulent issues.
Please return to your seat as the seatbelt sign is now on.
Hopefully at some point we will get out of this cloud. Don't fancy flying all the way to Ibiza with a view like this. Let's have a quick check on the charts of how we are doing. So we're now on the arrival. Just here we should be coming up to the northwestern side of Majorca. We'll cross over Andrax. That says not below 5,000, which we're not going to go below 10,000 yet, and we are at flight level 240 at the minute. Once we get to Andrax, we'll take a direct to India Bravo. So India Bravo to 730, not to be below 3,000. Then on to Gislo, which is the initial approach fix, and that should take us from Gislo onto the ILS, and it's a 3,000 and 2,000 platform. Once we get to Ermit, we will descend to 2,000, join the ILS, and 3-degree glide all the way down. Quick look at the missed approach. Climb runway heading to 800 feet. Left turn not before half a mile from the IBA VOR. Maximum 185 knots. Intercept and follow radio 182 to IBA, then from 7 miles from IBA. Then turn left 9 DME arc again to the IBA to cross radial 152 at Ibiza or below, at or below 2,500. So that will be out 93, fly the DME arc to Ermit again and join the initial fix at Ermit 11 miles out from Ibiza. So we will check just to see whether this is tuned in the correct VOR, the correct ILS. India Bravo Zulu 109.5, and we have 109.5, course 242, which is all set. So we will enter the destination data. So if we can get up the QNH in Ibiza, which we have over on the fly pad. Ibiza is 1009. And temperature wind is 080 at 13 knots. Transition is 6,000 feet. And according to our charts, the minimum taxi aircraft 279. Pop that in there. As we were doing that, we got another follow. Dino Rambo 3000, welcome to the stream. You're joining us just as we're making our descent into Ibiza. 2 seconds, guys, I just need to write something down. Now it comes the northwestern side of Mallorca, Andrax. At least we're finally out of the cloud, however the weather is still not nice. Back in. Up on the landing lights, we're approaching 10,000 feet. Have a quick look at Mallorca as we pass by. That cloud looks positively apocalyptic. We'll have a quick look and we'll pop in the direct that we now want to take as we approach Andrax, which was this one. We'll pop that in there. And hopefully that should link up with us straight into 2.4 in Ibiza. Yep, so there we are, 42 miles, and at that point we want to be at 3,000 feet, so we need 21 miles, so we'll descend it down slightly early, but so yeah, that's 21 miles to be down at 3,000 by that fix and Gizlu. Right, there's Ibiza, you can see in the distance. Get rid of that and we can pop up. Rube, if you give me a few minutes, we'll get the plane on the floor and I'll get back to you about the message you just put in the chat. we can set 3000 ready. Just there. Such a red looking and angry sky. Pop the ILS on for now. Start that down to 3000 now. Thrust idle, open descent. And 2-4 into Ibiza is just along the southern edge of the island. We'll fly in, we'll make a little right turn, fly along the island to our right.
We have begun our final descent into Ibiza. Flight attendants will be passengers in cabin to select any track one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
So we can quickly just run this approach checklist. The fasten seatbelt signs is on. Radio is set. The speed is, we will confirm the approach phase just in a few miles. Landing lights are on. Taxi lights can come on. Onto taxi. Ground spoilers we will use. Lovely sunset now. Medium auto brake. And we can arm those spoilers. We can confirm the approach phase. And that will bring us down to green dot, the minimum approach speed, and that means we can be nicely configured for our arrival. There we are. Speed brake can go back. Arm that spoiler again. Guys, don't forget we do stream most nights of the week and the weekend. either on Twitch, YouTube, and I think it's also live on Facebook as well. So you can smash the follow button, subscribe and like it. That would be much appreciated, and it really helps the stream out. Sun just about to disappear. So we do have a 210 knot speed restriction, so we can, in fact that's pretty much, it's going to bring us down to 210. That's what it's set at, and that is going to be coded 210 just there as well at 3,000 feet. And there we are, just about to reach 3,000 now. Got the QNH set 10101 twice, 3 times. Speed alt star. Hopefully it should identify the ILS pretty soon. Set there 109.5. There we go. 25 miles out. You can arm the localizer now and the glide slope. Bang in autopilot 2. Lock start. Lock nicely on the localizer. So we can have a quick look now at the landing checklist. So autopilot as required, go around altitude is 3,000 feet. Auto thrust as required, and we can bring flap 1. Bring our speed back nicely. I'll just step back now so we can see. Still need to be at 210 knots all the way. The Batbeat and Ermit, as long as we're still above 3,000. After Ermit we're down to 2,200 as the platform altitude for the glide slope. There you go, as you can see, we are now at Gislu. You can see here 3000 Battery, 3000 Irma, and then after Irma 2000, and that's where we at 6 miles from India Bravo Zulu or India Bravo Alpha, ILS-DME or the VOR. We will intercept the glide and down at 3 degrees. There's IBZ is where we take the reading for this 6 miles from it. And the lovely island of Ibiza just coming into view now. Glide slope just coming in now. We said at Hermit 2200. Once we get 2200, we'll take flap 2. Actually, we take flap 2. I reckon we take flap 2 now. Just slow us down enough to get flap 3 in the gear down before about 6 miles. And we can turn this music down for landing. And we will increase the sim sound. Eight miles out, flap 3. Flap full. Glide slope star. Six miles and we'll bring the gear down. Ding dong the cabin crew.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
So the last part of the checklist was, let's have a quick look. So we got go around altitude sets, auto thrusters required, landing memo is landing no blue, landing speed is managed, we're back at our VAP speed 140 knots. And we can get ourselves ready to land. 17 knot wind coming off the left hand side, so it'll be a bit of right rudder when we land. 2 whites, 2 reds on the pappies.
1,000.
Perfect. Land.
100 above. 300. Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Reverses. And decel. Reverse idle. Auto brakes can come off. And we will take the next exit on our right. Welcome down to Ibiza. So take this exit just here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ibiza. The local time is 8:12 p.m. and it's currently about 27 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of your journey.
And we'll go and try and find our gate to park upon. Take this this next left into the main terminal. Go and see if we can find a parking spot. Hopefully it's not as busy as the local supermarket was earlier on. In fact, we could just go to the left of this EasyJet. Take this one. 26. Taxi and we'll stop just there. If you come on. Park brake can be set. Yes, welcome to Ibiza. There's our EasyJet friend. Just there. Get rid of those spoilers. And we can bring the flaps back in. There they go. Nip back in the cockpit, and we can APU is available. We will get this shut down. 90, 94. APU is available. So engine 2 off, engine 1 off, and we will turn the seatbelt signs off. Seatbelt signs can come off. Rest of the lights can come off. And there we are, down in Ibiza. Get rid of all of these lights. Passengers are now disembarking, and we can keep the airplane how it is. Let the passengers off, and they can go on their merry way to their hotel, to their house, to their villa, wherever it should be they're going tonight. And we can take one quick look at the plane. Nice livery from flightsim.to for Vueling. This is actually a real flight by Vueling from Bilbao down to Ibiza, which leaves normally at, I think it was maybe 7:30 in the evening down there. An actual real operational flight. But guys, thank you for joining us on this flight this evening, and thanks for joining the stream, thanks for the follows, thanks for sticking around. And I hope you haven't been too bored with my rambles on about, or general stuff that I normally ramble on about, I guess. And we will, tomorrow is Wednesday, so we'll do a midweek stream as well. I'm not quite sure where we'll head to, but we could take this flight and go, I'll take the plane from Ibiza and head up to, we could either go to another destination in Spain. Also, I quite fancy going to have a look at Faro in Portugal, so that'd be quite a nice little flight. Maybe we could do that tomorrow night. Actually, we will take we'll start off in Ibiza and head over to Portugal and have a quick trip across there. I'm not quite sure how long that flight will be, but it'll be about an hour and 15 minutes, I suspect. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. We'll let the passengers get off, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow night. Be 1700 Zulu or 1800 UK time when we'll start tomorrow night. And hopefully the weather is ever so slightly better than what it is here down in Ibiza and how it has been for the entire flight this evening. So guys, thank you ever so much for watching, thanks for the follows, and we will see you on the next one, hopefully tomorrow night. So, good night.